they do. They'll begin with the visitors on the scoreboard will be North Hardin Middle School, 7th grade. And the assistants coaches for the Trojans are Neil Gibbs and Cody Krim. The team manager, Lorenzo Morgan. You know, I just had one name there. And now the reserves for the North Middle team. Number 10. Well, he's okay. Number 20, Jashawn Bell. Number 22 is Z Voss. Number 30 is JJ Fortson. Number 31 is Javon Lane Dean. Number 32 is Jaden Barkins. Well, there were two they didn't mention, so not sure if they're injured or what. Assistant coaches for East Hardin, Jay Hobbs, Stephen Lucas, and Cody Elmore. Noah Boutwell and Jackson Cecil are the team managers. Number 1, Reese Calley. Number 2, Daniel Garcia Jackson. Number 10, Clayton Doran. Number 12 is Bryce Goody. Number 14, Camden Cox. Number 22, Lucas Lee. Number 23, Nolan Maggard. Number 30 is Jagger Tomes. And number 44, Quentin Johnson. And now for the now we will have the starters for the championship game between North Middle School and East Hardin Middle School. North comes in with a record 11-2. East Hardin has a record of 12-1. Number 3, Sean Boykins. I'm not sure which one he started with. Number 4, Jabari Rashid. Number 14, Seth Wood. Number 23, Tavion Smith. And at center, number 35, Cameron Mulligan, with Sean Borkins as the head coach. Now East Hardin, coached by Nate Harper. Number 3, Brett Decker. Number 11, Sander Lucas. Number 20 is Zach Spurrier. And number 21, Caden Elmore. And number 32, Ace Jaggers. Our officials tonight are James Richardson, Willie Tennant, and Mark Bowen. And we are about ready to kick off this championship game for the 7th grade conference tournament. This is Dwayne Ellis for HCEC-TV. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production and is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Vandenberg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. We'll get a little bit more on each of the sponsors. Tip 2, number 3 for East Hardin. Back out front for number 3. Now that is Decker on the corner, number 21, and it rolls off, but he's chased down, comes back to Decker. Point out front to number 20. Spurrier. Back over to Decker. Back to Spurrier on the right. Back to Decker on the left. In the middle to Jaggers. Back out front to Decker. Over on this side to number 11. And he found number 21 right under the basket. First basket, Caden Elmore. So, you have turnover here. It will be East Hardin's ball over on the side. And number 20, Spurrier, Zach Spurrier is out of bounds. Passes into Decker, back to Spurrier. One dribble and passes back to Decker. North middle picking up right at midcourt. Back to Decker now. And now North sets back up in a 1-2-2. Drops into a 3-2 when the ball goes over to the side. Back to Decker here. Dribbles inside the three-point lane. Back to Spurrier. Over to Decker. And Decker drives the middle and misses. Got his own rebound, but lost it out of bounds. It will be North Middle Trojans tossing the ball inbounds. And the Rebels are in the full court zone press. North broke that. And I think we have a foul here. I'm not exactly sure. I think that may have gone against. And number 3 scores first point here for North. I believe that may have gone against Ace Jaggers, but I'm not sure. I didn't see the referee. Missed on the second shot. Rebounded by East, and Jaggers lost the ball out of bounds here in front of the press box, and they will again set up in their court, in their press. They got rebound by number 11 for, that is Lucas. And ball's out of bounds. Will go to North Middle. Number 4, Rashid, to put the ball in bounds for the North Middle. Passes into number 3, back to Rashid at midcourt there. They move the ball down. Number 23 is Tavion Smith. Just spoke to his mother a few minutes ago. And number 14 drops in a rebound. That's Seth Woods scores for the scores 3-2 with North Middle leading. They have the ball again out of bounds. Yeah. Number 4 passing into the middle. He's guarded by Jaggers and spins and drops one in. Number 35, Mulligan. Number 35 makes the score 5-2. East has the ball. Jaggers out front, passes to the guard. Decker passes back to Lucas. Inside the Jaggers, and a shot by number 11. Long pass for North, and number 3 wasn't able to get open for the shot, but rebound in there by Jaggers, and he brings the ball down court. Passes down to Lucas, and that one bounces out. So it will be North middle ball, out of bounds under their own basket. They are leading 5-2 with 2:50 to go in this first quarter. Okay, number 23, long shot, and we had a little. I think his balance, and he may have been nudged a little bit, but I called him for hopping, for walking, and it will be East Hardin putting the ball in at the end zone to go full court. Comes into Decker, back over here to Spurrier, number 20. They walk the ball down the floor, passes down to number 21, cross court to number 11. Good open shot there, Spurrier. And number 3, wide open for North Middle. Decker again. Pass back into Decker. One dribble and lost it. And East Hardin. Jaggers tried his shot, didn't get there. And number 32. Okay, number 23 comes in for East Hardin. That is Nolan Maggard to replace Jaggers, who I think has 2 fouls on him. Off his foot, broke up the play though. Maggard defending the goal, and North Middle trying to get the ball in there to Sean Boykins. Went off Maggard's foot, out of bounds it will be. North Middle, they are leading 7-4. Okay, number 14 with it. Seth Woods, number 4, over in the corner. The Woods back out to number 4, Rashid. Number 3 trying to drive the middle. No basket. We have a foul out in front. 21. Foul on number 21, Caden Elmore. And North got the rebound and put back up, I think, by Rashid, number 4. Makes the score 9-4. Way long on that one. Number 3 again. Layup by Borkins. And we have a timeout with 1:06. And I do believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoreboard says 9-4, but I believe it's 11-4. At least it's on my book. So with this timeout, let me get our information for some of our sponsors. Brandenburg Telecom provides service for all of your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates giving more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. You can check them online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 737-6900, online at bugbug.com. Check with Mr. Rich. He'll help take care of your problem. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find them online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. And East Middle School putting the ball back into play. They are trailing 11-4. They got the scoreboard corrected now. Decker passing over to Spurrier, in to Jaggers. Passed underneath, back to Jaggers. And he takes a shot from the side. It's No good. And Maggard. Well, I think they called the jump ball, but I'm not sure. Both players were scrambling for the ball. I did not see a foul before him, but yeah, referee's indicating somebody has a one. No, I'm not sure. First, he held up one finger like he was shooting the one. Then he pointed to the referee under the basket, so they're going to take the ball out of bounds under the basket. And it will be East Hardin, number 20. Spurrier out of bounds to toss in. And number 4, Rashid, reached around Jaggers and knocked it out of bounds. And I think we have a push off here. Blue 3. That would have been Boykin. Okay, we have 49.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good deflection there by and Decker. Deflection by Jaggers. Decker got the ball, passed it. Jaggers passed it to Decker, or got to Decker, and he scored. And number 35 for the Mulligan scored for North Middle, and is stolen. And number 23, Tavion Smith, stole the ball and scored. Makes it 15-6. Nearly another steal, and it is Smith with the ball, passing over to number 3. A long shot hits the front of the rim, but the first quarter ends with the score of 15-6 on the scoreboard. I don't remember them making a free throw, but Ratcliffe, or North Hardin Middle, is leading by a score of 15-6. Let me see. Smith, number 23, scored. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And 1, 2. Decker scored for. Okay. 15-6, the score at the end of the first quarter with North Middle School ahead. We want to again recognize our sponsors and thank them. And if you ever get a chance to visit any of these businesses, make sure you tell them how much we appreciate the support they give to HCEC-TV. West Point Bank, E-Town Exterminating, Bluegrass Cellular, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Physical Therapy Associates, and Brandenburg Telecom. These two 7th grade teams come in with really good records. North Middle School has 11-2 record. They were number 3 seed. And East Hardin Middle School comes in with a 12-1 record. They're the number 1 seed in the conference play. And right now, North Middle, their defense is just really bothering East. North tossed the ball inbounds to number 3. And that's Boykins. Over to number 4, Rashid. Number 14 in the middle. And East Hardin surrounds him. Passed over on the far side to Smith. He passes down inside. And number 35, Cameron Mulligan, scored the first basket of the second quarter, making the score 17-6. Spurrier passing over to Lucas. And tried to bounce down to Decker. Smith with the ball and misses that one. East Hardin. Pass down the floor to Decker. And I believe he's going to get fouled on that one. Young man just decided to take it right to the basket. I believe that foul was on Mulligan. And Brett Decker will be at the line for 2 shots. And he sinks the first one. Missed the second one. Rebounded by Mulligan. Passed over here to number 3. Down to number 23 in the corner. And he fires and misses. Rebound and back up by North Middle. And finally, Mulligan got that one and laid it in. 3 rebound shots are by North. And their trap now is really bothering East Hardin. They're picking up that 3/4 court. Radcliffe Middle has a lot of quickness. It'd be number 4 here. Jabari Rashid out of bounds. Ready to pass in. Let's see, number 23 is Tavion Smith. It's smacked out of bounds again here by number 21. Number 21 is Caden Elmore. Okay, pass ahead to Smith, and number 14 takes a shot and misses. Mulligan passes back out, comes to Smith, left side head of the circle. He drives, passes over to 14, and back out to Smith. And Mulligan got that. Smith's pass was tipped a couple of times, but Cameron Mulligan found the ball and laid it in. And number 11 for the Sandra Lucas, 2 points for East Middle. Boykins back out to Smith, over to Rashid, and he drives. And Rashid scores on his drive. Yeah, doing his best there, but number 20 Spurrier was lying on the floor on the line, partially out of bounds, and reached to tip the ball back to his teammates, which means that it goes over to the other team. So Radcliffe Middle leading 23-9. We'll put the ball in play here in the end zone, and okay. Official called it a tie ball off the 2 players that had their hands on it when it went out of bounds. That time went to East Middle. Decker passing over on the side to Spurrier into number 23. And he was trying to pass down to number 44, Quentin Johnson, but the ball was tipped out of bounds by North Middle. Back out high for Decker. Takes, passes right, back to Decker. And Decker takes one at the head of the circle. Rebounded by number 21. And it's stolen from him by number 23, Tavion Smith. He was fouled on the shot and will be at the line for 2. And first one is good. And Jaggers comes back in for number 11. That's Lucas, Sandra Lucas. Score is 24-9. Second one rims out. Number 44 rebounds. That is Quentin Johnson. North Middle with the ball. Number 3, Boykins takes a shot. Number 21 passing in. That is Elmore, Caden Elmore. Lucas Jaggers has the ball down the right side. Partially blocked. And Camden Mulligan again rebounds and scores on the second attempt. They're getting a lot of second shots. Caden Elmore into the middle, over to Jaggers. Back to number 21. And it's off the rim. Rebounded by number 44, Johnson, but went off of North Middle, so it will be East Hardin ball. The score is now 26-9 with 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the second quarter. Way out front to Decker. Comes to the middle, foul line, puts up a little floater, hits in front of the rim, and North Middle rebounds. And Rashid just blows by Jaggers, but misses the layup. Good pass. And number 23 for the number 23 for for East Hardin, Nolan Maggard, will be at the line for East Middle. Got fouled on shot. And sinks that first one. Maggard at the line for a second one. That one hits the back of the rim and comes off. Rebounded by down to Tavion Smith, over to Boykins, over to Rashid, down in the corner. Number 14. Number 14 is Seth Wood. And we have a traveling violation. So East Hardin with a score 26-10. Decker over on the side to Jaggers, and the cross-court pass is stolen, and Rashid just takes it to the basket and lays it in. And the north middle press is really bothering East Hardin. Decker got a foul here, as I think it was more incidental, but it was a tripping foul. And East will put the ball back into play. And that pass got over the. Decker takes it to the basket, but just a little short. Long pass out to Boykin, down to Cam Mulligan, and is blocked out of bounds by number 21, Caden Elmore. It will be North Middle with Boykin taking the ball out of bounds. Passing in to number 23, Smith. Back to Boykin, who takes a three and drills it. So East is really having trouble trying to pass the ball against North Middle. I'm guessing that they must have played during the regular season. Another long shot that is rebounded and put up in there, I think, by Woods, Seth Wood. And that pass goes out of bounds off Boykin. Will be East Hardin Middle. Scores 33-10 with 42 seconds to go in the first half. Number 20 says, I'll take it to the basket. And he definitely took it down floor. Got fouled on the shot, so it will be Spurrier. No. Yeah, Spurrier at the line. Should be two shots. And the first one is good. Okay, we have Mulligan is coming out. Number 14. Wood comes back in for North Middle. Spurrier for his second shot. That's also right there. Wide open, number 10, passing back out to Boykin. Dribbles into the center. Sets for the three. And misses. Decker on the right side against. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Don't know if they realize how much time they've got. Decker acted like he did. And number 21, Kay Delmore, took the shot. Right 1 second on the clock. But at halftime, we have North Middle leading by a score of 33-12 for East Middle. And we have a little break coming up here. Before we do that, I want to again recognize and thank our sponsors for all the support they give to HCEC-TV, not just for athletic events, but all types of school activities and community activities. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is the division of Hardin County Schools, and our live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, giving more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. You can check them online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, Mr. Roy Rich at 737-6900, online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find them online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. We'll take a break here for about 2 through 4 minutes and then come back with the beginning of the second half. Welcome back to Central Hardin for the second half of the 7th grade championship, boys basketball championship game. We have East Hardin Middle School and North Hardin Middle School. North came into this game with a record of 11-2 and were the number 2 seed in the tournament. And East Hardin came in with a record of 12-1. They were the number 1 seed, but North Middle's defense has just shut down East Hardin's offense. They have stolen so many passes, had so many close-in shots, layups, and then they're rebounding. Cameron Mulligan has 10 points himself. The whole team for East Hardin only has 12. And most of his have come on follow-up shots where he got the rebound and just jumped up and put it back in. So we'll see if East can turn things around here in this second half. I know that Coach Harper and his assistants have to be disappointed with the way this game has gone. Of course, Coach Boykins for Radcliffe Middle, North Middle, has to be happy with the way his team has played. And North Middle has the ball. Number 3 is Boykins, passing over to Rashid on the right side. Comes back to number 14 Woods, back to number 3 Boykins. Tries to make, and does make a move into the middle. A missed. Good rebound in there by Jaggers. Good lead pass to number 11. And he blew that shot, but a follow-up there by, I'm not sure who got that one. I thought maybe it was Elmore, but I'm not sure. But we'll say he did just to keep up with the score. And Cameron Mulligan again. One dribble, move to the basket. Decker trapped on the line, over and back. So Cameron Mulligan now has 12 points. And East Middle just can't handle him on the boards. I think Wood stepped on the line there, I believe. It will be. He just about captured that rebound. Be number 21, Elmore, taking the ball out of bounds for East Middle into Brent Decker, and he starts down the floor. North drops her zone back a little bit, but just clogged up the middle. Number 3, Barkins, passing over on the side to Smith, and he shoots and misses. Good quick outlet pass that time. East, number 11, taking it right to the basket and missed. Rebound there by Smith and got it to Barkins, and he got the basket and was fouled. So Sean Barkins scores 4, and he will have a free throw coming. Scores now 37-14. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Jaggers. Passed back over on this side to Elmore. Down in the corner underneath. Got it back out to Decker. Back out now to Elmore, to Jaggers at the head of the circle, over in the corner, and back to Jaggers. A good hook pass, and Spurrier couldn't get rid of it quick enough. Jaggers hit him under the basket and then rushed down and tipped the ball out of bounds. So it will be North Middle tipping it, flipping it in there to Boykins, and he just drives around his man, misses a shot. Decker has it tipped away, and he steals it back. Okay, no one can pick it up. We end up with a tie jump ball here, and it will be East Middle putting the ball in play at under the own end line. Back out here to Decker now with the ball. Into Jaggers. They're not giving Jaggers anything. He tries to go for to the basket. Gets tripped up. And Boykins misses a shot. Rebounded in there. And nearly stolen away. But I think he called that one on Tavion Smith. 2-3, number 23. And this will be East Middle ball out of bounds to bring it to full length of the floor. Spurrier over to Elmore, back to Spurrier. In the middle of Jaggers, over to Decker. Into the middle. And Elmore takes it to the middle. Gets a shot, passes it to Jaggers. And he misses. And North Middle back down the floor. And looked like traveling. I thought that was, but, you know, I'm up here in the bleachers. I'm not down on the floor. So East Middle puts it back into play. And again, Radcliffe in North Middle in their press. Mulligan trying to force the pass in. Number 11, Lucas, stolen by Mulligan. Over to Rashid. Hands off to Boykin. And okay, referee finally looked in the middle. I've seen Cameron Mulligan more than once, just standing there in the middle, waiting for somebody to shoot so he can get the rebound. You know, you do have to get out there every 3 seconds. But again, their zone press, like 2-2-1. Jaggers moving to the basket, made a good pass to his teammate under the basket, but it couldn't handle it. It went out of bounds, must have gone off. And Tavion Smith, I believe he walked. Good crossover. So, basket for Tavion Smith on the steal and breakaway. And a basket for number 23. And that number 23 is Maggard, Nolan Maggard. And at the end of the third quarter, the score is 39 for North Middle and 16 for East Middle. So again, we want to recognize our sponsors, and we will do this throughout. This is a HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks go to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. And tune in weekly for rebroadcasts of all local HCEC-TV programs on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2 and Spectrum Communications on Channel 184. I'm not sure when this game will be rebroadcast, but I will check tomorrow to find out, because Mr. Joe Jaggers, one of the grandparents here tonight, asked if I could let him know when it would be rebroadcast so that Mrs. Joy Jaggers will have a chance to see the game. We are beginning the fourth quarter with the score of 39-16, and North Middle has just run away with this game. They have disrupted the passes, the attempted plays for that East Hardin has tried to set up. They've stolen passes. They've out-rebounded them. Rashid going to the basket. And looked a little bit like a push-off in there, but he got off the shot. Nothing called. Steal and down to Boykin, and he lays in another layup. Tavion Smith gets the assist on that one. And a long attempted pass there to try to get the ball down the floor, and goes out of bounds. It will be Radcliffe Middle putting the ball in play again. Tavion Smith with the ball coming down the middle of the floor. East really can't just sit back in the zone. They have to come out and force some play. Smith passing over to Boykin. And we have, think maybe somebody talk to the ref. Can only stand in that center there, guys, so long. If the referee is alert and doing his job. Oops. Foul here's on number 14. Blocking foul. And steal by Tavion Smith. A good block from behind there by Jaggers. And let's see. We have some changes now. Need to get some for Central Hardin. We get these players in for Central Hardin here. Number 22, or it's East Hardin, excuse me. Number 22 is Lucas Lee. Number 44, Quentin Johnson's already been in there. We have a foul. Number 12 is Bryson Goody, or Good. Number 23 has been in there, Nolan Maggard. Number 41, no, that's 44. Number 30 is Jagger Tomes. Good shot there by number 23, that's Maggard. He gets another one. And another one. Young man's hit 3 out of 4. foul shots. North Middle down the floor quickly. They don't have to, there's no pressure on them to do anything now. I see this young man. A good shot there by, looked like, I'm not sure who got that one. Good steal there and a good lead pass to Boykin down the floor, and he goes in for a layup. Okay, number 12 bringing the ball down the floor. This is for East Middle, and the pass is stolen by Boykin. He just can't pass over those. He missed that one. Pass back out to number 10. Okay, number 10 is a new player for Radcliffe Middle. That is Clayton Doran. No, excuse me. Lamont Jeffrey on my schedule. So we have a break here with 2:32, a timeout. I'm not sure who called the timeout, but score is 45-18. Going to have some more players coming in. Again, let me remind you that this is an HCEC-TV student production, the division of Hardin County Schools, and we want to give special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. I doubt that many of the fans here tonight expected anything like this because East Hardin came in as a number 1 seed with a record of 12-1, and North Hardin Middle came in number 3 seed with the record of 11-2. Now, I don't know who these teams had to play to get to the finals. I don't know who beat which teams to advance to get to this position. But certainly East Hardin has had difficulties tonight with the defense, the press, full court, half court press that North Middle was using. And the North team, Trojan team, just stole so many passes and got fast breaks off of those. Into number 23, Smith. Out to number, let's see. Oh, and he lost it. Number 12 has it for East. And number 12 goes in and scores for, that is, number 12 is Bryden Goody, I'm not sure. He also gets a foul shot. And that one bounces high and comes off. Rebounded by Jaggers. Passed out to number 1. He misses. And number 1, who is that number 1? Reese Calley. Okay, and Radcliffe with the ball. North Middle with it again. North Middle is at Radcliffe. I just keep saying Radcliffe. And shot there by number 31. Javon Lane Dean went over the rim, over the Cali with the ball out front. Passing inside. Daggers with it. Now back to trying to pass into the middle. And number 10 here for East Middle. Number 10 is Clayton Doran. No, yes, Clayton Doran is fouled. And now we have 3 more players. Number 32 coming in for North, Jaden Boykins. And see, I think Cali underneath, pass back out. A close shot. And Ball's tied up. Number 22 there for North Middle is Z. Voss. And this will be East Middle's ball out of bounds. Number 2 for East is Daniel Garcia Jackson in the game. And that was number 32 for North Middle. That is Jaden Boykins. Got that rebound, passed out. Trojans ball on the side. Oh, pass right to the East Hardin player, and he's taking it for the layup. Okay. Okay. If I understood the referee here, he fouled him before he got the shot off, so it'll be 2 shots here for number 2. And that bounces off. That was Daniel Garcia Jackson. Okay. And that is the end of the 7th grade championship game with North Middle School. North Hardin Trojan Middle School winning 45-22 over East Hardin Middle School. And boys are congratulating each other here following the game. I'm not sure if the trophy presentation will be right now for this game. I'm guessing that it will be, but again, I don't know. But we will have the 8th grade championship game following as soon as they finish everything here. So let me see what we do have trophies down here. Winner and runner-up trophies, I think. Yes. So let me see. I'm guessing that they. While we're waiting for that, again, let me thank our sponsors. And if you can't get out and watch these young people play in person, try to catch some of their games, both middle school and high school, on HCEC-TV or any other. Yes, we are going to have trophy presentation right now for the 7th grade. The runner-up in the M Middle School Athletic Conference, MSCA. The runner-up trophy tonight for the 7th grade boys basketball team goes to East Hardin. Boys played hard. They just were not able to move the ball, I guess, like they had been moving it during the season against other teams. And 7th grade champions will be North Hardin Middle School. So we have our championship game in the 7th grade level. North Hardin Middle School here getting team pictures made. East Middle over on our right, runner-up. And both teams played hard. The North Middle team just got a lot of deflections, stole several passes. Their zone press really disrupted East Hardin's offensive flow, and so they end up with a rather lopsided score, 45-22. We will take a break right now and come back after the 8th grade teams warm up and have the championship game for the middle school MSAC, Middle School Athletic Conference, boys 8th grade championship game. This is Dwayne Ellis. Be back with you for the 8th grade game.